Now, with the terrifying drama unfolding near Boston, Massachusetts, a woman looking to find love instead facing down a knife. ABC's Erich has the story.
Tonight, shocking new details in a Massachusetts Tinder date turned terrifying. Family of 24-year-old veterinary assistant Maegan Tapley telling ABC News she met 25-year-old prolific YouTube bodybuilder Erich Stelzer on the dating app.
What's up, guys? Erich Stelzer here.
The two ending up in Stelzer's home, where he allegedly began stabbing Tapley in the face with a knife. Her mother saying she tried desperately to escape through a door and a window. Neighbors hearing screams, calling 911. Officers forcing their way inside the bedroom, where Stelzer reportedly claimed he was God and Tapley the devil. Police using stun guns on Stelzer 4 times to try to subdue him. The 6'7" bodybuilder unresponsive soon after. He died at the hospital. His father now demanding answers.
He's my son. I want to find out what happened.
Tapley seriously injured, possibly losing an eye. The police chief commending officers for saving her life. No word on what led up to that violent encounter. The 3 officers are on routine administrative leave pending the outcome of the DA's investigation. And John, we reached out to Tinder for comment. So far, we have not heard back.
No comment, right? Ariel, thank you.
An unexpected and horrific end to a first date. Jennifer St. Clair met a guy on Tinder, the popular dating app. Miles McChesney was a cool-looking dude. He even picked her up on a Harley Davidson. It was 2 a.m. The date was over. 33-year-old Jennifer was being driven back home. She was on the back seat of the Harley when she was suddenly and violently expelled off the motorcycle, according to court documents.
A possible accident involving a motorcycle. They think that she fell off the bike.
What happened next on I-95 in Pompano Beach, Florida was absolute horror, as a motorist who did not want to be identified explained.
Laying across the road was what looked to be a body, and I couldn't react in time, and I ran it over. And I came to a stop as fast as I could, and as I was waiting, other traffic came along and ran her over again, and no one stopped.
Is it true she was struck by 9 cars?
Our information from our investigation suggests that it was at least 9 vehicles, yes.
So what did Jennifer's Tinder date allegedly do?
It's our understanding that he stopped briefly but rendered no aid, did nothing to try to help her, didn't call for authorities, didn't try to stop traffic. For whatever reason, he decided he didn't want to stay, and he left.
Jennifer's aunt can't believe what allegedly happened.
Sounds like my niece was left there. We don't know how anybody could do something like that. That's the hardest part.
Security expert Pat Brosnan says what happened to Jennifer St. Clair should be a red flag to anyone who uses a dating app.
Don't ever get in any type of vehicle, never mind a motorcycle, if the operator's drinking. That's an absolute no-no.
The lawsuit filed by Jennifer's family claims her Tinder date had been drinking at 3 different bars. He has not been charged with any crime. Meantime, his lawyer calls Jennifer's death a tragic event, but would not comment any further.
Police arrested a man who they say terrorized women he met on dating apps.
The common denominator in these 2 cases, one being a murder, one being a rape, is dating websites.
The NYPD says 27-year-old Daniel Drayton is suspected of killing 29-year-old Samantha Stewart in her home in Queens in July, as well as raping a woman in Brooklyn in June. He was recently arrested in California for allegedly holding a 28-year-old woman captive after trying to kill her.
Right after he committed a gruesome murder here, destroyed my family, he went to California and almost did the same thing. Just thank God they catch him before he could destroy another family.
Stewart, who was a nurse, was found dead by a family member. Police say she suffered trauma to her head and neck. The victim's family says they're still in mourning.
It's a great loss to me and my family, you know. So right now I am just trying to cope with this terrible situation.
Drayton is expected to be extradited from California to New York to face multiple charges, including rape and murder. Investigators say more victims could be out there, as he allegedly claimed to be involved in as many as 7 other murders. They're asking anyone with information to come forward.